EEK. Stories to make you shriek. Too Perfect by Deborah Heiligman. Illustrated by Deborah Kogan Ray. I do not want to move. I like my house. I like my school. And my friends. But Mom says I will love our new town. It's called Blissville. It's perfect, she says. Our new house is pretty cool. It has a great big yard. And I see a lot of kids on our block. 2 girls are jumping rope. They are so good at it. They never mess up. Down the street, 2 boys are shooting hoops. Wow, they make every basket. They don't push each other. They don't fight. It's so nice out, too. Birds are singing. All the flowers are in bloom. It's just like a movie. I run back into our new house. Mom, this town is perfect, I say. I told you so, she says. And then she frowns. Oh, Sarah, look what you did. Uh-oh. I've gotten mud all over the floor, as usual. Sorry, I say. Nobody's perfect. It's my first day of school. My mom got me a new dress, but I put on my old jeans. How can you wear those sloppy jeans today? Mom scolds. They're my good luck pair, I tell her, and I need them today. I'm nervous. Kids are always mean to the new kid. They make fun of you. They leave you out. I don't want to be the new kid. I walk to school all alone. In the classroom, my new teacher says, "Boys and girls, say hello to Sarah." "Hello, Sarah," they say. They all smile, great big smiles. "You may sit next to Brian," says the teacher. "He's new too. He started last week." Brian makes a funny face at me. I giggle. "This place is weird," he whispers. The teacher shoots Brian a look. "No talking in class," she says. "Yes, Your Majesty," he says mockingly. No one laughs, except for me. "Brian, do you like computers?" the teacher asks, leaning on Brian's desk. "Sure," he says. "Good," she says. "Soon it will be time for you to go to the computer room." At lunch, I sit with Brian and a girl named Wendy. Wendy is pretty boring. All she says are things like, "The spelling test was fun. Isn't it a lovely day? This liver is yummy." Is she for real? At recess, we play soccer. Nobody fights. Nobody falls. Nobody fouls, except for Brian. Nobody gets dirty, except for me. Each team scores 5 goals. "Oh, goody," one boy says. "A tie. When we tie, everyone wins. I roll my eyes at Brian. See what I mean? He says. This place is really weird. After recess, the teacher says, "It's quiet time. Everybody will be quiet for an hour." An hour? How can we be quiet for a whole hour? I look over at Brian. Boring, he whispers. Everybody else just nods happily. Then they sit still and stare into space. I can't stand it. After 10 minutes, I poke Brian. I can't believe she's making us sit here. Brian laughs. This teacher is a dork, he says in an out-loud voice. The teacher looks up from her book. Brian, are you talking during quiet time? Yes, Brian says. That's it, the teacher says. It's time for you to go to the computer room. I was talking too, I say. Can I go with him? The teacher smiles. Don't worry, Sarah. Your turn will come. After a long time, Brian comes back. I make my fish face and wait for him to laugh. But he just sits in his seat. He doesn't say anything to me. So, how was it? I whisper. Do they have cool computers? Brian turns to me. He looks different. His eyes seem kind of empty. No talking in class, he says. Very funny, I say. Teacher, says Brian, Sarah is talking in class. I stare at Brian. What is going on? I don't know. This place is starting to give me the creeps. As soon as school is over, I run home. I grab a snack and plop down. Mom walks in the door. How was school today? She asks. Creepy, I say. Mom, can we move? She does not say yes or no. She says, Sarah, look at this mess. Oops, I got some pizza all over the sofa. Sorry, I'll clean it up later, I say. But Mom, listen, the kids here are weird. They're too nice, too polite, and too quiet. Are they clean and neat? Mom asks. Yeah, nobody ever gets dirty, I say. They're all perfect. Mom smiles. How lovely, she says. Now clean up the pizza. I didn't want to come back to school today, but of course I had to. Everything is perfect, again. Perfect homework papers, perfect smiles, perfect children. All perfect except me. When it's quiet time, I groan. Not again. Sarah, says the teacher, we must get you to the computer room soon. I'll try to get you in tomorrow. There's something in her voice. I don't like it. Why is she in such a rush to get me in there? I raise my hand. I ask to go to the bathroom. I cannot stand any more quiet time. I am going to check out the computer room. What luck! Some kids are walking there right now. I step in line and go with them. Then I hide behind a desk. This sure doesn't look like the computer room at my old school. There are people in white coats. They're putting wires on each kid's head. The wires come from one large computer. What are we working on today? One white coat asks. Manners and chores, says another white coat. Each child will do 3 hours of chores every day. And now, each child will always say please and thank you. The first white coat hits a big red button. A loud buzzer goes off. Thank you for letting us do more chores, the kids say all together. Please let us go back to class now. I put my hand over my mouth so I won't scream. That's why all the kids seem perfect. They are wired to be perfect. I have to get out of here fast before they mess with my brain. I jump up and pull open the door. An alarm goes off. Lights flash. Stop that girl! Someone yells. I run down the hall as fast as I can, but just as I reach the door, someone grabs my arm. It's my teacher. Not so fast, Sarah, she says. 2 white coats take me back to the computer room. Help! I yell. I don't want to be perfect. This will only take a moment, a white coat tells me, and it won't hurt a bit. It is so nice out today. The birds are singing. All the flowers are in bloom. I wipe my shoes on the mat. Then I take them off and put them neatly by the door. Hi, Mom, I say. I'm home. How was school today? She asks. Perfect, I say.